Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Ahmad Saidi dari kelas SMA 2 akan membacakan atau storytelling yang berjudul Snow White. Once upon a time, there was a great castle, beautiful place. A king has a daughter, and she has grew up by the time, happily and contented. Despite of a jealous stepmother lived. Her name was Snow White because she has a delicate skin and so fair. By her birthday, everyone believed in that she would be a beautiful girl. Her stepmother was a witch woman. She was beautiful and she has a magic mirror on her room's wall. The magic mirror always told her whenever she is asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most beautiful lady in the world?" Then it replied as always, "You are my majesty." Day by day had gone. Snow White grew as beautiful lady as always as her stepmother asked to the magic mirror in so unexpected a moment. The magic mirror replied her question too. Snow White is the most beautiful lady in the world. Then stepmother shocked and getting angry. Stepmother was furious and so jealous, then began plotting to get rid of Snow White as her rival. Stepmother called her trusty servant, and she said, "I will give you greater reward if you can take Snow White to the forest in which so far, far away from the castle. Understand?" The servant was greedy and agreed to the great reward. He agreed to the deed and put the little girl away from the castle. Snow White was lonely in the forest because Serpent left her beside a tree. She was scared of the dark. When the night came, she was so scared. She took at the night. There was a terrible ice who was playing under her. It was so dramatic. Then she heard strange sound and much rustling that made Snow White her tremble. She began crying bitterly. Because of her tiredness, she fell asleep under a big tree. When she woke up from her sleep, she is shocked that there was somebody touch her. She was in the room in the tree. There were kitchen over there, a tiny door, 7 bedroom with small bed, and strange cottage. "Anybody here?" asked Snow White. "Hi, I have made a meal for you," answered a dwarf. "Who are you?" asked her. Then, "We are 7 dwarfs," they answered. Then Snow White told her story that her stepmother asked her servant to leave Snow White in the forest alone. Then dwarf please asked her to live with them. On the different situation in the castle, the servant had returned. Then stepmother was so happy and ran to her room to ask the magic mirror the same question. But her wish was that the mirror answered, "My majesty, the most beautiful lady in the world still Snow White." "What? She must die! I thought the she was bitten by the tiger or lion in the forest. It is impossible." She screamed out and angry. Tomorrow she is disgusting herself to be an old woman. Then she put a poisoned apple to the basket and quickly went the forest in which Snow White lived. She found the dwarf home, and when the dwarf left home, she came, knocked to the door. "Knock, knock. Who is there?" Snow White asked. "I am an old woman who is selling apples." Stepmother replied, "I'm sorry, I don't need any apples. But please, there are beautiful apples like you." The old man asked again. "The dwarf asked me to not open the door to anyone." Snow White was reluctant to discover and friends. "Good girl, if you open the door, I will give you one of my apples." Old woman asked. When she opened the door, old woman gave her a beautiful apple. Here, you are. And when she bit an apple, she fell to the ground as the perfect not is a nice apple. Snow White, stepmother chuckling heavily after it, then ran back to the castle and left Snow White. Then dwarf came and see that Snow White was fell down. They were so sad. After they was falling, something bad happened and the sky was getting darker and stormy. Thunder came loudly. They did this best. They led her to the bed of rose petals and carried her to the forest and put in the crystal coffin. Each day they laid a rose flower there hoped the Snow White would wake up. Then a strange moment happened to the young man. He was in dreaming. Snow White face through the glass. Then he seek Snow White in the forest. After he found Snow White, the dwarf told all the story which happened, and he asked them to bring her to the castle to see the doctor. Then they let him go. When Arif and meet the doctor said the only way you can help her from the poison in your kiss, her too. Make wake from sleep, wake from sleep, then the prince did it. So magically the prince broke the magic. Snow White opened her eyes. Everyone and Dwarf was so surprised happily. Now, Prince helped her, and Snow White fell in love with him. They married and lived happily in the castle. Uh, Sekian dari saya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.